ABC, it is old Metal Rocker 64 here. I have a new update. Some new stuff came in. Some stuff that I had pre-ordered 3-4 months ago finally came, and I got 2 albums from Record Store Day. I never went, but I ordered these online, and I got a bunch of CDs. I got a nice box set to show you. Not as many CDs as I've been showing in the past. Slowed down a little bit with the CDs. Of course, we're getting towards the end of the year, so a lot of new stuff isn't coming out, but there's still a fair amount that I'm still waiting on. So let's get into it here. I'll do the CDs first. First up, I got the latest album from Arkham Witch, and this is Swords Against Death. It's on Metal Records. Band is out of the UK. I believe this is their 4th album. I do have 2 of their albums on vinyl, and this is my 2nd one on CD. I think when they first started out, they were more stoner-esque, a little doom, but I think they progressed more towards an original heavy metal sound, and so this is what's playing actually in the background, but this is brand new from Arkham Witch. Good stuff. This I got the other day. This is a Minnesota band out of Minneapolis, a thrash band. This is kind of a mini LP, a mini EP, whatever you want to call it. The band is called Annihilation Process and The Sickening Madness. Some thrash out of Minnesota. And I've been buying a lot of thrash lately, on CD, on vinyl, but anyway, here's the inside. Some killer Minnesota thrash metal, indeed. Good stuff. 6 tracks. This is an indie release, so order it from the band. Up next, this is the 2nd album from this UK female. Sings more of the 80s sound. This is their 2nd release called Power Zone, and I'm talking about Ches Kane. If you like Vixen or Femme Fatale, you'll definitely like Ches Kane. This is a little bit more polished than her first album, but definitely some killer 80s inspired heavy metal, hard rock, whatever, but good stuff from Ches Kane. I got this yesterday, some more thrash, and this is on, let's see, what is it? Twin Town Tyrant Records. The band is called Pursuit, and the album is called The Scourge of Humanity. It has, let's see, what does it have? 10 tracks of thrash madness, so check them out. Good stuff here. Couple weeks back, Scott Waters was showing on his Facebook of this box set he got from Nazareth, and it really intrigued me. I love Nazareth. Of course, I just showed an update couple weeks back on some Nazareth I got. One of them was a Grail Boogaloo. Well, this is a box set here, and it is, well, before we do that, I'm going to show you this compilation CD I got from M Theory Records. It's called 5 Years of Heavy and Metal. It has 30 tracks. Not sure if it's a double CD. Yeah, it's a double, but some of the bands on here are oh, let's see here, what are they? Hellsat, Mantic Ritual, Let Us Pray, Fueled by Fire, Toxic Rune, Living Wreckage, which I will be showing. Varmia, Silver Talon, Immortal Guardian, Grave Shadow, Blessed Cursed, The Sworn Enemy, Danko Jones, Blade Killer. Just a wide variety of metal here. So from time to time, M Theory will throw in these when you order some vinyl, but haven't heard this yet. I just got it. So anyway, here is the Nazareth box set. It's called the Nazareth. It's called Nazareth, the Nazbox 4 CD set, and 4 CDs. Love Nazareth. There's the first two and picture of the band. And here's the full set. But this book, just simply amazing book by the band here. I mean, it's thick, and it has a history of the band, the whole years. It showcases the singles as well. I don't know if it shows the albums in here, full albums. It does, or more singles, which shows here, and it also shows it back here. I don't know if it, I didn't really have a chance to go through this yet, but I'm trying to think. I think this is anyway, but just a great thick book. There, it does show some of the albums throughout the book here, which I pretty much have everything on vinyl, with some rarities. So, but it has the hype sticker that was on plastic, and it reads as follows: the definitive Nazareth retrospective from '71 to 2011. So it doesn't have anything past that. Features over 2 hours of previously unreleased material, a fully illustrated 64-page book, and contains comprehensive notes and a wealth of rare photos. So really looking forward to listening to this. There we go. But decent price. It came down in price. What I pay, 30 bucks, 35 bucks for this. But if you're a big Nazareth fan and you love the years leading up to 2011, you'll love this stuff. Good stuff here. All right, getting into the vinyl here. I pre-ordered these about 4 months ago, and they kept putting it back. First it was 2 weeks, and then it was another 2 weeks, and then it was a month. Finally, they gave us a definitive release date. This is put out by, well, I went through Cherry Red Records, but this is put out by Dissonance Productions, and the OGs of this band's material are phenomenally expensive. So I picked up the remastered, reissued of the Mortal Sins, and this is Face of Despair. It just came today, and originally released in '89 on Mercury Records. So I was happy to get this one. 2 of them have been released. This is the first one. And here is the second one, Mayhemic Destruction, one of my favorites from them. I don't have anything in front of me to see if this if this cover is close to the original. I'm not positive. I don't think it is, but it might be close. But this one came out in '86. Hopefully they'll release the others. But like I say, I waited 4 months, so glad to have the Mortal Sins. This came today as well. I do have a CD of this band's early stuff, and I showed the cover in the last update, but they finally replaced this one with a damaged one I had. It was bent, got damaged somehow by mail. It had a bent album on the end, almost a 90 degree, not quite, maybe a 45, but the cover was water damaged. So they resent me this one, Early Moods, the self-titled album. If you like Sabbath, probably Witchfinder General, stuff like that, Pentagram. This is kind of what you get with Early Moods. Definitely have that early 70s vibe. But yeah, good stuff here. Released by Riding Easy Records, so check it out. These next two are Record Store Days purchases. I just got these today. They were pretty close to the price that the stores were selling them at. In fact, probably these two were probably the price. This one was about $35. I picked up, and I love this band. I try to pick up everything I can, so I picked up the official Vault collection of Sweet, Give Us a Wink, and the alternative mixes and demos. And this orange vinyl. You know, when they say limited, when I think of limited editions, I'm thinking maybe 100, 200, maybe 300. This is 4,000. I mean, I don't really think it's very limited. You could probably find this years down the road. But Love Sweet, it's a double album set. So happy to get this. Put out by Sound City. But the first album has Give Us a Wink, Talking About Give Us a Wink from Andy Scott, Fox on the Run, Rough Mix, White Mice, Munich Mix, Cockroach, Munich Mix. Side B has Action, Outtake, Lies in Your Eyes, Outtake, 4th of July Munich Mix, and Healer Munich Mix. And then side C is mostly demo stuff. So the Sweet with Give Us a Wink, demos and outtakes. This is the other one I picked up. I know Scott Waters wanted this. I rarely go to Record Store Day or Black Fridays anymore. I am getting closer to my mid-60s, and I don't like to stand very long. It just hurts my legs, and plus it was cold that day. And you know, if I can find them online, I'll buy them online. I'd like to support the local station or the local record shops, but I'm not going to wait in line. Get up early and wait in line for 3 hours. Just ain't going to happen anymore. So I picked up this Motorhead live in Malmo, Sweden. This was about 40 bucks. So, but this is Motorhead, The Lost Tapes, limited edition, previously unreleased live album on double green vinyl. A monstrous live set from the We Are Motorhead album tour recorded at KB Hall in Malmo. Oh, this is Ontario. Well, might be Ontario, but I'm thinking of Malmo, I'm thinking of Sweden. But anyway, it was recorded on November 17th of 2000. Not sure how many of these are printed, but just happy to get this. Love Motorhead. earlier in the week, I was watching a YouTube video from a follower that has got a lot of videos out. He broadcasts in some record stores sometimes with new releases, stuff he's got online, CDs. Not a lot of vinyl, mostly CDs. He does get vinyl once in a while, but he's more of a CD guy. Brendan Schneider is his name. Anyway, he showed the box set of this, and I had no idea it was coming out. And I love this guy. I always have. So I went over to Amazon to look for it, and I'm talking about Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers live at the Fillmore in '97. There are different variations. This is the 3-album set, which is plenty enough for me for the price. I think I paid $43 for this. Well worth it, I believe. But there's also the CD version, which has 4 CDs. I don't know if it has a bigger box set with 6 CDs. Could very well be. And this also has the 6-album box set, which goes for $139, which I wasn't going to pay it. But the 3-album set is fine for me. If you like Tom Petty, I love Tom Petty and his material. Always have, even in the early days. But anyway, live at the Fillmore, Tom Petty. So I figured I'd better buy this because this band stuff really skyrockets when there are no current new pressing albums available. I'm trying to go back and get the early stuff, but I went online yesterday over at Discogs, and this band's early material, a lot of the albums go for in excess of over 200 plus, and I'm not going to pay that unless I get lucky and find one in the wild maybe, but I doubt it. So I picked up Sodom, and 40 Years at War, the greatest hell of Sodom. Tracks from all of their albums. It has, let's see, 4, 9, 7, 18 tracks. 12, 17 tracks. A track from each of their albums. So, and these will definitely increase. So I've been buying a lot of the Sodoms as they come out. This is no exception. Figured I better pick this up. One of the big 4 in the German thrash. This band was high up on my list last year, and I wanted the vinyl of this, but I couldn't get it. It was absolutely outpriced for my pocketbook. Finally, it came down, and this came from, let's see, where did this? I think this came directly from the band. So they were selling them in the States and in Canada, whereas before you had to get them over in Italy from Fighter Records. And usually with that label, I mean, the prices are decent, but the shipping is crazy. So I finally got Ultra Raptor on vinyl, Tyrants, some new wave of traditional heavy metal. And let's see, I'm trying to, I think this might be just black. Yeah, just the black version. So I'm happy to pick this up. I do have the CD. I picked up another one that's going to a friend, but some great new wave of traditional heavy metal from Ultra Raptor, and Tyrants is the album. This one, I showed you the M Theory compilation CD. Well, this was from M Theory, and I came across this band earlier last week. Loved what I heard. And I believe these guys are from the US. In fact, I know they are. The band is called Living Wreckage. And it's a five-piece band. I believe they are out of the US. This is kind of a green, wavy, green, lime, black color with custom inserts from Living Wreckage. They are more, I believe these guys are thrashy, heavy metal, a little bit of a mix. But so I picked this up, some Living Wreckage. This was a pre-order. This band is, I believe, out of Finland, if I'm not mistaken. The band is called Silver Phantom, and the album is called Crimson Cabaret. It is, if you're a fan of Ghost, Dio, Alice Cooper, and more straightforward heavy metal, you'll love this band. I believe this is their first album. It's on the Uprising Records label. This also came this week. I picked this one up as well. New release from this band. A mix of new wave heavy metal, new wave of traditional heavy metal, some epic metal. The band is called Incursion. If you like, I probably won't remember. Yeah, I know I won't remember. But Blinding Forces is the name of the album. Came out this year on No Remorse, also from the US. Trying to think of the bands close to them, and I'm not gonna remember, because you get a brain fart usually when you're trying to think of who they sound like. But you got the lyrics. I did order the other albums from Incursion. I believe this is their third album. It is on, I believe it's just black. Yeah. Just black vinyl. No Remorse does a great job with their bands on their labels. So good stuff here. Can't think of the bands. I think one band's out of Greece, can't think of it, but anyway, I will after I'm done with the video. But some Incursion new release from 2022, and this is Blinding Force. And the last one here, I mean, if you don't buy a lot of vinyl or CD, new CD releases this year, buy this. This is a killer album. I got this here I got this on Monday from Napalm Records, or distributed by Napalm Records, but it is on the Steamhammer label, and this is a killer album from Leather Leone and We Are the Chosen. This thing kicks your ass from from beginning to end. It's that good. I mean, We Take Back Control kicks ass. Off With Your Head, monster track. We Are the Chosen, monster track. Hallowed Ground, Dark Days, Who Rules the World, Glory in the End. I mean, every track is fantastic. This shot right up into my top 3 of 2022. It's that good. But definitely go pick this up. I know it's a later release in the year, but well worth it. Definitely pick this new album up from Leather. You will not be disappointed. It is a 2-member band, Leather and I can't think of his name. The guitarist, not too well known. Vinny Tex, Vinny, something like that, and a drummer in the orchestral sense. But fantastic release. Pick it up if you guys have not done that. So anyway, that's all I got for this update. And if you got any comments, leave them below. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell, and you'll receive future updates. And I'll be back probably next week with another update. I'm waiting on a bunch of stuff to come in. I just made a big buy from a guy that I've been buying albums from, who's the lead singer of Glacier. He has a record store out in Oregon that I buy from, and I usually ask him periodically what new stuff he's gotten in. Well, I picked up 7 albums from him. I'm still waiting for them to arrive. Probably Monday, Tuesday, maybe next week. Waiting on an order from Shadow Kingdom Records. Waiting on an order from Storm Spell Records, and a bunch of one-off albums from a few other places. And so anyway, take it easy. And like I say, if you got any comments, leave them below. And as I always say, keep it loud, keep it heavy, keep it metal, and we'll see you next time. Take care, everybody.